Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where we're working together step by step through each of the ABRSM Theory grades. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website. If you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets. They're available to download in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. You'll also find a page with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can also access information about the books that I have available. I've written how to take your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's an exam technique guide full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for your exam and also how to best make use of the time when you're actually in the exam room. So if you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find it all there. If you can give me a like, that'd be great, and subscribe to my channel. There's lots more in store. I hope that you're enjoying this as much as I am. And so now we're going to press on and complete the last paper in this booklet, the specimen paper from 2017. So we're going to look at the last question. So if you turn with me to page 18, we're going to have a look at question 9. So all of these questions refer back to this little extract of music. And so we've just got to answer some questions. I do suggest that you have a go of this yourself first of all. It's always better to have a go. It doesn't matter if you make a mistake, you'll learn through those mistakes. Always write in pencil, even in the exam. Use a nice sharp pencil. I use a mechanical pencil just so it stays sharp. You've got your trusty eraser to hand, and you'll also need a ruler handy. So I'm hoping that you've had a go of these, and let's look at this together now. So the first question asks us how many bars contain a dotted crotchet or a dotted quarter note, and we know that that looks like that. There's our crotchet or quarter note and then a dot after it. So then let's have a look here. We've got one here and we've got one here, but there aren't any more, and so only 2 bars have that. Now the next one asks us how many semiquavers or 16th notes is the rest in the last bar worth here. And so let's have a think about that. Well, let's first of all, this rest here is a 2-beat rest, 2 crotchet beats. Let's see how many semiquavers or 16th notes are in 1 crotchet beat. So we know 1 crotchet divides into 2 quavers, which divides into 4 semiquavers. That's 1 beat. We need 2 beats, so we need another sort of times this by 2, and so that makes 8 altogether. Just to save space, we can just multiply that by 2. Let's look on the next one. So the next one asks us to underline the following words, well, one of the following words to describe the first 2 notes of bar 5. How should they be played? And so the first 2 notes of bar 5 are these, and the clue is here in this slur mark. That means that you should play them smoothly joined together, and the Italian term for smoothly is legato. And there is our answer. If it was staccato, there would be little dots above or below. That's the staccato marking, which means detached. Let's look at the next one. So this melody is in the key of G major. Name the degree of the scale of the last note of the melody. So we know that we're counting from G. There are a number of ways you can do this. Here we know this is G. So we can count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will tell us it's a 5th. Alternatively, if you find that tricky, you can always write out G, A, B, C, D, E, F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we know that that's a note D, if we just look there. So we could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. or we could know that's it, every good boy deserves a D, and we know that G, A, B, C, D is the 5th degree of the scale, and so that's the second way of finding our answer. Let's press on. So give the number of a bar that contains all of the notes of the tonic triad of G major. Now we've actually done some of the thinking for this already. We know that the tonic triad is built up of the 1st, the 3rd and the 5th. So we're looking for G, B and D. So we need to find a bar that's got all of those notes, a G, a B and a D. So let's just glance through. We've got G, A, F. I know it's F sharp, but the key signature will deal with that D. So there's no B there. We've got a G, a B and a D. So there's one option. Bar 2. I think if we just glance ahead, you can see also bar 5, G, F, G, B, D. So that could, oh actually, sorry. Yeah, that will do, but I've missed one here, G, B, D. So you could say bar 2, you could say bar 4, or you could say bar 5. All of those would be acceptable answers. So then, now the last part of this question is really quite a gift. We've just got to copy out the music. We get 10 marks for just neatly copying. However, make sure that you copy exactly what they've asked for. Don't copy the wrong bit. They don't always ask from the start. In this case they do though, from the start of bar 1 to the end of bar 3, exactly as it's written, and they even tell us the details to make sure that we've included. So what I'm going to do, although they give us this great big long line of music, I'm going to keep everything aligned. And that way I'm not going to lose track where I am. And that way I'll avoid making a mistake and missing things. So we want the clef, the key signature, the time signature. We want the tempo marking, so we need to say allegro, moderato. And we need the dynamic detail, so we want F for forte, and then now we can just get on and copy the notes. I'm going to just pop the note heads in first. You can do this in any order, just as long as you get everything down. Dot that. So this is where you need your sharp pencil for sure, because if it's not neat you will lose some marks. And don't forget it's right to the end of bar 3, so we still need the rest, otherwise that bar wouldn't be complete. So let's pop some stems in. Put the stems exactly as they've done. We've got a detached staccato marking there. We've added our tie, we've got our rest. There aren't any other markings to include, and so I think that's it. I do hope that you found this helpful. I hope that this is of benefit to you. I've certainly enjoyed working through this with you. If you can give me a like, that'd be really great, and please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. If you can go to sharonbale.com and make use of all of the resource there, that should help you also. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.